Sup guys, welcome back. And looks like I can only record 17 minutes of this video. So yeah, I did delete a few videos to get more space, but I don't think this video will take me 17 minutes to make, so I'll try to kind of talk a little bit fast. But then again, I don't really care. I don't think 17 minutes is still a while. But yeah, guys, so anyways, I basically wanted to make a video today talking about my whole entire 3 years of me going to college. Basically, my whole experience. So yeah, I went there for 3 years, and yeah, quite a lot happened over the course of me going to college. So it all started in August of 2019. That's when I went to college for the first time. So I was like 18 years old at the time. So yeah, I went to college. I got accepted, and then I remember like late August, I went to college on a tour. I walked around, I explored the whole campus, which I was actually very amazed. I was like, holy crap, it's a new building. I'm gonna be here for years. So yeah, and then I also, went there to get my student ID. So I got a picture of myself, got my ID. So yeah, that's what happened. So then in the very end of August, I started going to college for the first time. And what I mean by that is like my first class. So I actually went to class for the first time, which was shocking. I was like, holy crap, my first time ever being inside a college class, which definitely felt a lot different than high school. But yeah, I had an English composition class. It was like a class that's like all about reading. Like we read a lot of novels, we discussed it in groups. So that's what happened in 2019. And I had another class. It was like some communication and relationships class, or whatever that class was. But yeah, and I had like most of the time I actually had off. I didn't really go to college like a lot. I think I only went to college Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. But I could be wrong. I don't really remember if I had a third class. I might have. I don't know. But yeah, I had a class that was, I think it was on Tuesday. Yeah, I had a Tuesday class. Or sorry, I only had two classes, but both those classes were on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I had a Tuesday class. It was from like 8 a.m. to 9:30, so I had to get up early that day. Then I had a class on Wednesday, and Wednesday's class it was like from 6 a.m. or a.m. sorry, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. So it was a late class. I had to go to college in the evening. So yeah, it was like 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Then after that, I had a class from like my next class, which was Thursday. Yeah, I had that same English class. It was from like 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. So yeah, which kind of sucked because Wednesday I would come home late, really late at like 10 something p.m. or even 11 sometimes. Oh, then I had to immediately go to sleep because Thursday I had another class like early morning. That sucked. But yeah, so I had that pretty much until December of 2019. Then in December of 2019, I ended up, finishing my term. I had like a group project, I remember, which the class was pretty easy, but I hated how we had to stay there in the evening until like 9 p.m. But yeah, but then December of 2019, something bad happened. I got like in trouble for plagiarism by accident. I didn't mean to, which I already mentioned that in one of my videos, but yeah, I got in trouble for that. And then in 2020, so January of 2020, I had like a sociology class, which I ended up failing it, so I retook it like later on. But yeah, but nonetheless, I had sociology. I had some other class about like, like related to, because I was taking the justice studies program, so I had some class about, I forgot what it was called, but it had to do with like court and stuff like that. But yeah, I had that class. So that lasted from January 2020 down up until I think yeah, it ended in April of 2020. But then in March 2020, I stopped going to college. Like I went there until maybe like March 10th, 2020. And then, of course, you know the rest, the pandemic happened. So, you know, the coronavirus. So, because of that, I stopped going to college for almost 2 years, actually. So, I didn't even go to my college for 2 years, almost 2 years, like a year and a half. So, yeah, I actually, I completely didn't go to my college for like pretty much my whole time in college. Most of my time, I didn't even go to college, anyways. So then, yeah, so March 2020, I began taking online classes. Then April 2020, that's officially when I stopped going to college, online and stuff like that. Yeah, it just ended. And then that's about it. Then actually, spring and summer, I completely didn't attend college, not even online. So yeah, I didn't attend college for how many months? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, around like 4 to 5 months basically. So yeah. Um yeah, I didn't go to college for a really long time. So then yeah, summer of 2020 I just didn't do anything at all. Uh then September of 2020 I went back to taking classes, but of course they were only online. College was, completely shut down, closed. So yeah, I just went to college online, attended it online, which online was honestly way better, you know. You didn't have to waste money getting to college by taking transit or waking up early. And when you take classes from home, it's a lot better, you know. You're in your own bed, you get to relax, you know. You get to eat food and stuff like that. You don't have to sit in those stupid chairs. I hated that. But yeah, but in September of 2020, I had another class related to like law, which that class was pretty good. It wasn't actually that bad. Teacher was really nice. Then I had another class, which I loved that class. It was a fitness class. Even though it was online, our homework was literally working out. I'm not even kidding. Working out and just sharing results, how much push ups we did per day and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool. So I had those classes, and I really didn't have that much college, anyways. I only had like a class, I think that started at like, I honestly don't remember. I think it started in the morning, like 10 a.m. to maybe like 1 p.m. But it usually wasn't even 3 hours. It was just like 2 hours. We had a break anyways. So yeah, that's what happened. I only had like two classes, I think. So yeah, it wasn't even that bad. Then December 2020, that's when I finished those classes. So yeah. So moving on to January of 2021, pretty much the whole year I took classes online. I had addiction studies class. It was a class all about drugs and stuff like that, but and addictions. But at the same time, I liked the class, but I hated how we had to be in like a group, only one group the whole semester. Like we couldn't even switch groups. We had to be in one group, and I did not like my group. I really did not like that girl in my group. She was so rude. Like she kept saying that I'm not doing any work, kept complaining to the teacher, even though that's not true. I did do my work, but at least I told the teacher on her that she's the one that's like, not really doing any work, which is the literal truth. Yeah, she did do some work, but I did way more than her. I did not like her. She was a horrible person. She kept like raising her voice. Geez, that pissed me off. And then she like started like, even like insulting the teacher, saying like, I don't care about this class, like what a bitch. But yeah, but anyways, so yeah, she was in my group, so that's why I hated that class. And then I had other classes. I had another law related class online. But yeah, Thursday was always the worst class because of that addiction studies class I had, even though it was just online. But yeah, so that lasted until April of 2021. Then April of 2021, I stopped taking classes, and then I kind of took a break. And then from May to June of 2021, which was a very short semester, it was only like a month, I took more online classes. I took some like sociology of the family class, which it's related to sociology, but it wasn't like, you know, the actual sociology class that I failed. It's just similar to sociology of the family. So I took that class online. And to be honest, I don't remember. Oh yeah, I do remember actually. I took a psychology class as well. It was really good. I love psychology. We also got to learn about how the brain works, That was really cool. Certain parts of the brain, how it's activated. So yeah, that was awesome. And besides that, yeah, then July, August of 2021, I was off college. Then September 2021, I actually returned to college, like actually in person this time. Except we had to wear face masks in the class, so that kind of sucked. Then I had like a introduction to ethics class. Um, yeah, which I don't know. The class was okay, but just the teacher, he wasn't bad or anything. It's just that he randomly accused me of plagiarizing again, like literally second time. But luckily, I didn't get in trouble because I appealed it and stuff like that, and I retook my assignment, so I didn't get in trouble for that, which is stupid. I didn't even plagiarize. And then I had a sociology class, the one I failed. I retook it again. I had to retake it, and I passed. Uh, and I had a trauma class. It was a class all about trauma. So my classes were okay. It's just that Wednesday I had to get up early, at like 6 a.m. But it was just once that week. And then, Thursday was, I had class kind of like in the evening. I think it was from like 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Yeah, not really evening, just late afternoon. Or maybe like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, a 3 hour class, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. And then I also had a Monday class, but it was like until 1 p.m. So from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then yeah, December 2021 I finished. Then 2022, so just last year that passed, I had the first month of the year class was online. I don't know, because of that Omicron COVID variant or whatever. So then I had like this really stupid, boring class like YCJA. Like fuck that class, that was boring. Um, and yeah, that's about it. Then I also had some like criminal procedure class, which it was okay, but it was really difficult. Not a fan of that. And yeah, so besides that, did I have a third class? I honestly don't remember. I'm trying to think for a second. Yeah, I did. I had a third class, which was like some corrections class. So yeah, that's basically what happened. My classes, like I kind of forgot the time of week I had those classes, but I don't think I had them early morning. Oh, I did. One class I had it early morning, which was like I think on a Thursday. Yeah, it was on a Thursday. Then I don't remember when my other classes were. I think, yeah, I had two classes at the same time. One class was right. It was early morning as well. I think it was on a Wednesday or something, or maybe a Tuesday. Yeah, I think it was on a Tuesday. Yeah. It was a Tuesday. I had like an early morning class, and then later on I had another class too, like the same following day. So I was only done by like 2 p.m. Well, I would just take a walk around downtown, and then, later on the mask mandates were lifted, so we didn't have to wear masks. Then, in April or whatever, fuck, I can only record like 3 minutes or whatever. Shit. Okay, I'll try to just talk really fast. But yeah, then April, once I finished those classes were eventually. I had online classes for 4 months, so I didn't go to college for 4 months. And why I had online classes is because for some reason they were not offered in person. Some classes were just randomly offered through MS Teams. And actually, none of my classes had an instructor that actually teaches live classes. He only emailed us assignments, so there was never even a class to attend. So yeah, then I took more psychology classes. I took an FASD class, which was really cool, which is like fetal alcohol spectrum disorder. I loved my psychology classes. You can do homework at any time. There's no due date, just as long as you get everything done by, end of semester. So yeah, that's what happened. I finished all of that. Summer I was off, and then September to December of 2022, I had this another corrections class, which that class, it was actually not that bad. It was early morning, really early, but the teacher was nice, and we also went on a real life prison tour field trip, which I mentioned that. And yeah, and then other than that, that's about it. Then I had a forensics class. It was a cool class, but it was just really difficult at the end. But we had to like make crime scene investigations, even though it wasn't a real crime scene, obviously, it was fake. But yeah, it was pretty interesting. And then I had another class, which actually I didn't go to that class at all for like 2 months. I only like I did the homework and everything. I just never went to that class for 2 months because I thought it was like anytime online. It turns out it was actually in person. I missed 2 months of class, which meant I had a class on like Tuesday, which sucked, and then I had like a Thursday class early morning and a Friday class early morning. So it used to be just Thursday I had to get up early morning, then I had to start going in person, and then waking up early. But yeah, that's basically what happened. So December was a pain in the ass by the time it was December. And then I had all those stupid exams. But yeah, then I left college forever, once and for all. And now I'm just currently out of college. I've been out of college for almost 2 months now. But all I have to do now is just get my diploma, which I didn't get yet. So I'm just waiting to get accepted to my graduation. But yeah, guys, so that's all I had to say. This is kind of a long video. It turned out to be like almost 17 minutes. I know some people might not even care about me talking about college. Some might find this boring, but I don't know. It's just something I wanted to kind of talk about nonetheless. Just the classes I took and what I did. So yeah, that's basically what happened, but I'm just happy I'm out of college now. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. So I have a lot of videos to upload, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Until next time, and yeah, bye.